Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Elizabeth and I'm coming to you from Sedona, Arizona, and this reading is for Virgo. Hi Virgo. This is going to be your August reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. So I welcome you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We're going to be doing tarot and oracle for you for the month of August. And if you are returning, welcome back. If you like this, please feel free to subscribe and share. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'm at Elizabeth Light Tarot, and I will give you a follow back. Just say hello. And also, if you'd like to book a personal reading, please do send me a message. I'm available for readings, one-to-one readings by phone or Skype or WhatsApp, Facebook, FaceTime, whatever works for you. I'm happy to oblige. These are general readings, so they will not resonate for everyone, but I will certainly do my best to bring as many messages for as many people as I can. So let's get started, Virgo. How are you doing? I hope that you're well. Going to burn a little bit of sage and some white copal. I've got frankincense burning in the background, and just get some lovely energies going. There's some white sage for you with some white copal. Okay. So, my dear Virgos, let's see. We're going to start with a spirit animal for the month of August and see what spirit animal is with you this month, okay? Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. And for those of you who have August birthdays, happy birthday. It's almost your season coming. Beautiful energy, earth energy of Virgo. One more time. Okay, my dear Virgos, your animal spirit for the month. I love this. You know, I just did Leo and they got birds too. They had dove. Canary spirit, sing your own song. And at the bottom of the deck is lion spirit. So some of you may be Leo, Virgo cuspers or have strong Leo placement in your chart. But what I'm seeing here is having the courage to be who you really are, to sing your song, to stand in your power. Solar plexus activity here with the canary being yellow. Recognizing your own divinity. You know, just really coming into your own and realizing that, you know, that you have a unique gift to share with the world, that your song is important, that there's a sense of needing to express. And with the lion spirit coming in, that's about like courage of the heart, courage to your heart, having the courage to do so. So that's really beautiful. We're going to leave both of these cards out for you. 12 breaking down to a 3, manifesting energy there. And with the lion spirit, 7 and 3, 10, completion of a cycle. Really like having pride in who you are and not being afraid to, you know, to really speak your truth. That's the other thing I'm hearing, is like really being able to speak your truth this month, Virgo. Leo energy, activating your solar plexus, your self-confidence, your sense of self-worth. Mars and Aries too right now, you know, really activating your will and your sense of self. And we're going to get a few cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle. One more time. Virgo. At the bottom of the deck, Between Worlds. And from the top of the deck, Never Ending Story and TikTok. Another 7 and a 3. So we've got 2 37s. So this is an important number here. 2 37s, Never Ending Story. Something that you've kind of been doing over and over and over again, something that won't complete, that's coming to a completion. 7 and 3 is 10, ending of a cycle. Something's coming to completion. Never-ending story relating to relationship. Do they love you? Do they love you not? Do you love them? Do you love them not? And having the courage to look in the mirror. She has her hands like, you know, kind of covering her eyes. Her eyes are closed. There's something that she doesn't want to look at. And there is an element of time, or time, you just realizing that you have more time than you think, as far as wanting to manifest something, that time is just kind of like, maybe you feel like time is slipping away with this relationship. And here's the 3 again. So now we've got a 30, we've got a 3, and we've got a 12 that breaks down into a 3. 3, 3, 3. That's an angel number, okay? So everything is unfolding perfectly, and everything is in divine timing. So you have to, I'm sensing worry here, worry over time, worry over making something happen, like you're not fully where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be. It's this between worlds energy that's coming in for you, Virgo. All right, so let's get into the tarot. We're going to use the Muse Tarot by Chris-Anne, and then if we need to, we probably will clarify. We can clarify with the Light Seers Tarot, or we can just keep using the Muse Tarot. And let's see if this is a relationship that we're talking about here. Okay. All right, my dear Virgo. What are the messages for Virgo for the month of August? For my dear Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. For my dear Virgos, we're gonna do 6 cards, and then we'll get clarifiers if we need to. Queen of Swords wanted to come out. That is speaking the truth, knowing the truth, not taking any CRAP anymore from someone or something. Wow, these cards, you know, they were not falling out during the Leo reading, and now they're just jumping. All right, what are the messages for Virgo for the month of August? They really want to jump. What are the messages for Virgo for the month of August? Please. 6 cards. Wow, they're really jumping. Okay. Messages for Virgo for the month of August. So underlying energy is the Emperor. Beautiful. And at the heart of the reading is the 6 of Materials, 6 of Pentacles. This came out in the Leo reading. Past energy, 8 of Materials. Lots of Pentacles coming in. Lots of things in the physical, doing the work. Present energy, 8 of Swords. Future energy, 3 of Cups, beautiful. And the advice is the 2 of Materials. And at the bottom of the deck is your card, Virgo, Knight of Materials. So that's Spirit's way of, you know, confirming that this is your reading, at least for this group of Virgos that I'm reading for. So I think we will take out this Knight of Materials as your sort of energy, as the energy of Virgo. All right, Virgo. So this whole top row is speaking to me about your stability, your work, your money, the things in the physical, the things that you can see, feel, and touch, your home life, and that you know, this underlying energy of the Emperor, Aries energy, you might be dealing with an Aries, really wanting to like have a mastery over your life, and you've put in a lot of work. Like you really, really were focused at the task at hand, out all of the things that needed to be done. And I love this card because it's like, you know, she has that energy of the Hindu goddess that has all of the arms, and I'm not sure which one it is offhand, but that, you know, that you were sort of working some magic here, like in the past. This is your past energy. Now this could have been like yesterday or last week, last month, last year, that you were really, really focused and doing the work and able to multitask, and sort of like it was like you were working magic through this to build something, to grow something. The 8 of Pentacles is where we sort of like come into having a mastery. It's the card of the apprentice that just like really focuses. It's a card of great focus on the task at hand and just kind of does it over and over again until there's perfection, until each pentacle is perfect. And then the card that comes after that is the 9 of Pentacles, and that's where, like, you know, we have the wealth and the physical, and we're kind of reaping the rewards, and there's a sense of independence. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck is signifying that, like, you're really looking to build something, or you've built something, and it's taken a lot of work, The heart of the reading is about, you know, is what you're doing paying off though? Is it paying off? Are you seeing the return? Are you seeing the return on all of your hard work? If this is in a relationship, you have really put in a lot of work, and you have been sort of the one wearing the pants. You've been carrying that divine masculine energy, Virgo. And because you are this Knight of Pentacles, you know, it's a slow and steady wins the race. There's a patience around everything that you've done, that you've worked for. You've had patience. You've been planning very carefully. And you've really been using your resources very wisely. That's where this succulent comes in. You know, it's resourceful. I was just saying this in the Leo reading, how the plants and the animals of the desert are so resourceful. They're able to function and grow and thrive and live in soil that is, you know, sort of sandy. It's not lush, you know, rich soil, like in a forest, you know, let's say in Washington, in the state of Washington or something like that. You know, it's, and they don't get a whole lot of water, and yet they thrive and they grow and they're sacred. And so there is this sense of you being really resourceful, and very careful and planning. And you see how this 8 of Materials, this 8 of Pentacles, that was your past energy, is looking to the 6 of Pentacles at the heart of the reading. Like, I'm doing the work and I want there to be a balance in what I'm getting back. So we're going to get some clarifiers. If there is someone around you who you feel is like kind of taking advantage of all of your hard work, that they're not giving back quite what you have been putting in, then that's why perhaps in this present moment that you are kind of like in a space of a mental cage. Another 8 coming in, so the 8 of materials followed by the 8 of voices, that you're just maybe not seeing the return that you wanted to see, and now you are kind of like, there's something that you don't want to see, or that you're not able to see. And that's why if you look really, really closely at this, she has a small mirror, like a handheld mirror, that she's just placed beside her, and she's covering her eyes. And so now we have two figures here who are covering their eyes so that they can't see. Coming out under the Emperor. So there is a sense of like not having control over your returns, not having control over what's coming back to you. We're going to get some clarifiers, and I think we'll do that now. I want to know first and foremost why this 8 of voices is in the present. And now this is tarot timing, so you could be moving through this energy now, or you really could have already moved through it. It just depends on how, you know, where you're at and how you're moving through these energies. And this could also be with the current climate of the times that we're living in, and really being sort of feeling like you're doing the work over and over and over again with the 8 of Pentacles. And you're hoping for, you know, it's not a greedy energy. You just want what you put out to come back to you. That sort of divine law of compensation. And you're just not seeing it. And again, this wanted to pop out. This could be just because of the times that we're living in, and feeling kind of trapped by those times. Now, this is interesting because clarifying is the 3 of Pentacles, or the 3 of materials. And the future energy is the 3 of Cups. So 2 3s coming out. And I just said to you before, between worlds, 3, TikTok, 30, breaking down to a 3. Sing your own song, 12, breaking down to a 3. And now 2 more 3s. So this is really interesting. This is around the support. This is around the support that you either have or don't have. Now, clarifying this 8 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, with the 3 of Pentacles. It is around the things in the physical. So it's just reiterating, this is around, you know, home, career, finances, work. If it is a relationship, it could very well be a relationship, because our relationships are in the physical. Now, if you look at this image of these 3 women, you know, they are each other's support, like in the 3 of Cups, okay? Like in the 3 of Cups. But in the 3 of Materials, there's like a weaving together. You see that braid? It's almost like a braid there. Like the way that you would braid hair and it becomes interwoven. That these are around, this is around the people that you are interwoven with in your business or in your relationships, inside of your family. And I really feel as though there's like this sense of not feeling as though you have the support that you need, that people are sort of relying on you to do most of the work. And it just feels like you need a little bit more support. You need people to perhaps step up. Cooperation is the 3 of Pentacles, collaboration and cooperation. So I'm just wondering if, you know, people just aren't able to keep up with you, Virgo, and your work ethic. And it's like, for you, this is what always winds up happening, that you're the one doing the work. And I'm feeling a sense of boundaries coming in here. Like, time is running out for these people with you. Time's running out. The Knight of Pentacles is very patient. You know, he's very patient, but I feel like time is running out for these people or this situation. For some of you, you could be considering right now whether to close your business. I'm just gonna say that. You're the boss. You have these people relying on you. So I'm just gonna say that. But in the future, you have the Three of Cups coming in. And this means that, like, you are going to get the support that you need. Maybe not in the physical, but from an emotional standpoint. That there is going to be support for you. Friendship, in the form of friendship, in the form of people who really understand you at an emotional level. That's the future energy. But I do want to get, let's get a card for the Emperor, because this is the underlying energy. You may not even like realize how important you are in this scenario. I'm just wondering if you realize your own importance in this scenario. Or maybe you do. You know, this is the card of the boss. The Emperor is all of the kings combined. All of the kings combined. King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So there is definitely a sense of your own mastery here. Of your own mastery. And it's an underlying energy to the point where you may not even realize your own power, Virgo. How much people rely on you. Maybe you feel that, the responsibility. I'm just wondering if you feel your own power, how powerful you are, because you're like trapped by this Eight of Voices. You know, she could take the blindfold off. Never-ending story. She could take her hands away from her eyes and look into that mirror and see her own worth. Pentacles are also about our self-worth. So I'm wondering if there really is, you know, because this came up, sing your own song. Sing your own song. Realize how unique and special your gifts are, your song is, your voice is. Be generous of spirit. Be generous of spirit, that lion spirit coming in with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles can also speak to charity. You know, traditionally we see this as, you know, a wealthy man giving out charity to those who are less fortunate. So perhaps this is calling for you to be more generous of spirit. I don't know why your cards are falling so much today, Virgo, but they did not do this in the Leo reading. They're very, very jumpy for you. Okay, let's just get this back on track here. Okay. All right, my dear Virgos. Emperor. One card for the Emperor, please. One card. Okay, we're going to take that one. Four of Voices. This came out as the advice for Leo. As the advice for Leo. The Four of Swords, where we pause to rest. Like some part of this is like breaking your heart. Like there's a feeling of some kind of betrayal, and you have to like rest and gain more insight, clearer vision. You see, that's like, I keep calling this the card of 2020 vision. The card of 2020 vision, like self-care. So, you know, being a Virgo, you are the most service-oriented sign of the zodiac. You are about service, like really serving the community, serving your family, serving inside of a relationship, serving humanity. Sixth house activity, it's like the things in the day-to-day, you know, just like really being methodical and organized and planning and doing the work. that may be burning you out a little bit, and you really need to do some self-care. As that Emperor, get into your Zen place, and that's going to give you a lot of insight. Maybe take a little day trip just with yourself, rent a great little Airbnb or bed and breakfast, and get into a nice, beautiful bubble bath. Okay, I'm going to take this to clarify this too. So now here's the Queen of Materials coming out, Queen of Pentacles, more Pentacles energy. Like half of this reading, if not more than half, almost the whole reading is Pentacles, coins. Nurture yourself. This is what I was saying. Self-worth, nurture yourself. Like if you are busy nurturing everyone else, then you need to come back and take care of yourself and really love yourself. Do something special for yourself this month, Virgo. Leo season is a great time to get in touch with the inner child. Like, what does your inner child want to do? What would the mother, if your mother were there with you, let's just say, or Gaia as our earth mother, what would your mother want to give to you? What kind of a gift? What would that be? Is it a beautiful day of pampering or a day of rest? Whatever that looks like for you. Maybe for some of you, it's going doing some shopping and buying some new clothes. Whatever that looks like, it's about self-care for you right now. You really need to do some self-care. This is the divine feminine coming in, very close to that Empress energy, which is like the twin flame of the Emperor. So there is really this element of like you really taking on a boss leadership role, and it's asking you to come into your feminine side. And it's not about your sex, it's about the energy. Okay, the Six of Materials. Let's clarify the Six of Materials. And I'll tell you what the advice card is too, and now it's making a lot of sense to me. But first, let's clarify the Six of Coins. Why is the Six of Coins? Because that's at the heart of your reading. That's what everything's revolved around, like wanting wanting things in the physical to feel more balanced, Why is the Six of Materials at the heart of the reading? The Hierophant had flipped over, and it's the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant is such an interesting card, number 5. So coming after the Emperor, it's the High Priest, right? It's a deeply spiritual card, and it's sort of like the spirituality that comes into the physical, whereas the High Priestess is that spirituality that's coming from, the other realms, the higher realms. The Hierophant, brings the spiritual into the physical, but it's also like representative of structures, religion, churches, temples, and things like that. So first of all, it's a card of union, and it can be a card of marriage. So if this is around your marriage, this could be around your marriage, Virgo, and just like wanting that more equal partnership. And, maybe this is you and your counterpart, the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. And it just feels like you want your partner to contribute more. You just want them to contribute more. You want them to cooperate more. You want them to be more emotionally supportive in the day-to-day, and supportive emotionally. And it's really requiring you to take a step back. If this is your relationship, it doesn't have to be marriage in the traditional sense. Virgo, if this is your relationship, I feel like you're the one doing all the work, and it's time for you to take a step back, okay? And the advice is to drop something. You have been balancing this lifestyle for too long. You're gonna have to drop something. Take a step back, take care of yourself. Now, if this isn't about a relationship, You know, the Hierophant also speaks to like the prescribed path of what's been expected of us, you know, what's really been expected of us, like where you just feel like this is my job. I have to do all of this stuff because it's what it's like a program that's been running, you know, it's almost like a program that we can't break, but we can break it. And maybe that's why you feel trapped. It can be about letting the old programs die. Taking the responsibility to say, you know what, this is just something that I picked up in childhood. I watched my mom or my dad do the same thing, you know, where they were the doers and they had to do everything perfectly, like had to do it all perfectly. And you know, I'm unique. And I want to be free. There's a sense of wanting to like kind of free yourself a little bit from some of this super Virgo energy. There's so much Virgo energy in the Virgo reading. It's so interesting. Just maybe wanting to free yourself, take the blindfolds off and say, you know what? I'm not walking down the prescribed path anymore. What I feel like has been expected of me. These are self-imposed limitations, right? Where you're the one actually at the end of the day making yourself believe these things. Wow. Let's get a card for let's see, the Eight of Materials. All of this, I'm just trying to think of which way okay. All of this hard work that you've been doing, this Eight of Pentacles, what is that about? The Eight of Materials, where you are like definitely working magic. The Nine of Materials, you can't make this up. We go from the 8 to the 9. Yeah, it is about this like sense of super self-worth. Like really proving to yourself how worthy you are, what you're capable of, that you're really capable of just like achievement, like massive achievement, like you're almost to the 10 of Pentacles, you've got the 8 and then we've got the 9. I'm feeling like it's just a little bit of like an overachieving energy here. And that's not a bad thing. Maybe, you know, you're really working for something, like, you know, trying to feed your family through this whole global crisis that we're having. I want to see which one fell out here. Yes, we're taking this. The Death card. The Death card. It is about letting something go. You know, it is about transforming this situation, a transformation. A total transformation, like this between worlds, of being able to step fully into the next world. That's not stormy, that doesn't feel heavy, that feels lighter, where you can fly. I think maybe you're really afraid of letting some people down here. If there are people really depending on you as an emperor, that you're really afraid of letting people down. And that's why the Lion Spirit comes in. It's about courage, of honoring yourself, honoring, you know, your heart, knowing that you're already worthy. And I really feel like this is a pattern, could be a real pattern for you. And with everything that's happening in the world, like, we're being forced to look at these things because we want the highest outcome for all, but also because we just are getting sick and tired of it. Okay, so now this was the past energy. Okay, the 8 of Materials with the 9 of Materials and the Death energy. So I'm seeing this as like dying to the past, like leaving that energy in the past as almost like a desire of yours, to leave that person sort of in the past. But in order to do so, you need to feel like other people are going to pick up the slack. 3 of materials, 3 of coins. The control, the emperor, is like wanting to know that everything's under control. So let's get a card for this 3 of cups. Your future, beautiful future energy, I might add. Beautiful future energy. I'm feeling like these are the people that just love you. They're, you know, the people that are grateful for you, love you, and want to support you along this transformation that you're going through. Because this does feel like a major transformation for you. And I'm just noticing how similar the colors are here. And what I'm thinking and feeling from this 3 of cups with the canary spirit is that when you truly do sing your own song, like come out with this beautiful song of yours, this new unique expression, going through a transformation, a painful one even, a slow one. This was slow to happen, this death. It's usually slow, a slow energy. Card of Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I see Taurus here, I see Aries, more Taurus energy, and Virgo energy, obviously. But that this new identity that you're coming into courageously, maybe during Leo season, this Lionsgate portal, that it's opening up for you, that when you do sing it, you're going to be surprised as to how many people are there to cheer you on and support you and love you, because it's authenticity. It's stepping into a new you, Virgo. It's stepping into a new you. Let me just take a sip real quick. Stepping into a new you. Okay, 3 of cups. Three of inspiration. Okay, 3 is a number for you, Virgo. 3, lots of 3s. 3, 33, 333, everything 3. Just like 3 is going to be your number. So just let me know if that resonates for you throughout the month. If 3s come up, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Everything is falling into place for you. If you have the courage, okay, to step into your worth, your unique expression, let go of some of the control, take a step back to take care of yourself, do for you, the support will be there, and the manifestations will be there. Whatever you decide to let go of or stop doing just for the sake of you always did it, it was your routine, it was what was expected of you, when you put an end to that, never-ending story. Well, you know what? Never say never. Say whatever. I actually heard that today from a very cool guy who reads tarot. He said something about stop saying never, say whatever, and I just love that. But the support's going to be there, and the opportunities are going to be there. The money is going to be there. The creativity is going to be there. The excitement's going to be there. The love is going to be there. This is a test. This is a life lesson. The 2 8s, karmic lessons, 8 and 8. This is a test, and a lot of it is just in your mind. But it's also in the physical, because you're a Virgo. It's in the day-to-day. It's in the routine. It's in the work. It's in the activities. But if you have the courage to know that the things that you have woven tenderly, with love, with care, and in service, that they're going to be really hard to break. It is about having faith in yourself. it is about having that faith in yourself, that you've done a really great job. I love how this Three of Wands, they show the game of dominoes. And you know, like when you're setting up the dominoes, it has to be done so carefully, precisely, and well thought out, very Virgo-esque, perfectly, you know, aligned up and everything. And that it just creates this whole domino effect. So it's about having faith, because the Hierophant also speaks to our faith, and they're coming out to clarify underneath each other. It is about having faith in our own process, our own abilities, and the things that we've already done. It's about having faith in all of this work that we've done, that if we just knock it over, that it's actually going to be smooth and successful. So this is a huge test of your faith. The Hierophant can come in when our faith is being tested. And this is at the heart of your reading. You know, what I put out, is it going to come back? Have faith. Hierophant, have faith. Renewed sense of faith. I really love this reading, Virgo. I really, really, really love this reading. And the advice, the Two of Materials, Two of Coins. I love the Two of Coins. It's one of my favorite cards. Twos are always, you know, about a decision, about a duality. And so it's about the things that you know that you're juggling, that you've been juggling, this juggling act. Like you could be just really busy. You've kept really busy maybe through this whole situation since, you know, February or March, if you went into lockdown. Like somehow you managed to keep busy. Maybe you worked a lot. A lot of Virgos, you know, they are in service-oriented fields, you know, where maybe you're a service provider, a nurse, an essential worker, like someone who really didn't stop working or caring for your family. Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins, Knight of Coins, just the worker, you know, the busy bee. And it is about like, not that you can't stay like that. This isn't about changing who you are intrinsically, okay? This is about honoring who you are and refining it. Nine of Pentacles also speaks to refinement, that you've maybe really been, that was the death. It wasn't necessarily about something actually dying in your life, an ending of something, but it was maybe more of a refining, a fine-tuning of how you do the work, of really like the effort, the focused effort that you're putting in. And that if you have been like super busy, it's not about having to totally drop something, although that could be the case. Maybe you're looking at the value of things for real. The Queen of Coins really looks at the value of things, and what you can kind of like drop, what you can give out, you know, the three of Coins, like what you can delegate out, what's really worth the time and what's not worth the time. And here's that Lemniscate again, the figure 8. She's kind of balancing these in that loop, right? So it's like she's been doing this forever. And that's why I said I feel like this is a lifelong pattern for you that you are now breaking. It's changing. There's a big transformation here with you, Virgo. You've really, bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune, ending of a cycle. That's what I said. The 3 and the 7 breaking down to a 10. The 3 and the 7 breaking down to a 10. Wheel of Fortune, the 10. Ending of a cycle. Card of Jupiter. Many blessings. Many, many blessings. Beautiful blessings coming your way if you allow this just to complete. And also, when we were talking about divine timing, you know, that there is an element of the divine being at work here. Maybe just like, you know, realizing that you don't have as much control over everything as you think you do. Emperor, stop trying to have so much control. You know, there is an element of divine timing and cosmic blessings with the wheel. So that is the advice, like allow all of this to happen. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, Virgo, sorry. Let's get you an angel card from Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray and just see what angel messages come out for you. My dear Virgos, what angel messages are there for my dear Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, and cross watchers. Some of you could be cross watching for your Virgo. And if this is about a relationship, I really see the two of you being able to work on this, but it kind of starts with you. I feel that this person really values you. Queen of Materials, Emperor, they really value you. And it really is about you more just kind of putting your foot down, that like you're the one that's in charge and they will follow. But you have to really take that leap, have the courage to do it, and just like, you know, sing like a bird. Sing like a bird. Like, people will love your sweet song. So if you handle this in a way that is kind of whimsical, that's the word I'm hearing, whimsical, and isn't so, you know, hasty or mean, although I don't think you would. If you handle it in a way that's more, you know, whimsical, I'm hearing whimsical, you're gonna get what you want. I see you really getting what you want. I just see victory here for you. I love this reading. Did I say that? I really, really love this reading. Okay, angels, what is the message for Virgo for the month of August, please? Beautiful. Spiritual gifts, Archangel Raziel. This is amazing. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. Look at this angel. Archangel Raziel. This is the deck by Kyle Gray. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. This is perfect for Leo season. I feel the fire in here. The fire, like there's a lot of fire in your belly, a lot of inspiration that wants to come through. All of your earth energy, you're so earthy. And there's some mental energy happening too with the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords. But, you know, coming in, because when you stop doing all the things the way that you've always done them, it's going to create space for new things. And this is about creating more space in your life for you to, you know, go off and whimsically sing your own unique song and sort of bring this new energy, like new spiritual gifts coming through for you. And perhaps it's more of a passive energy, as opposed to like needing to have 12 arms just to get the job done. It's more about working the magic, Virgo, you know, higher forms of magic. So Archangel Raziel, maybe look him up or her up, you know, depending on how you look at the angels. But this is just an amazing card, like activating your third eye chakra, like Leo season heart chakra, but really like coming in and activating the third eye so that you have access to your spiritual gifts. Some of you are healers, you know, depending on what kind of service you're in. Yeah, transformation, Archangel Zadkiel, look at that. That's what I was saying with the third eye. I'm seeing the purple there too. Thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. Beautiful. 2 male angels coming in for you, male energy coming in to support you. And let's do an art through the eyes of the soul. This is just such an amazing deck by Cheryl, what's her name again? Cheryl Yambra Rose. I have 2 decks today and they're both named Cheryl. So, okay, let's get you. These are really big cards, so I'm gonna try not to drop them. Okay, beautiful. What is the message for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node, please? Why are your cards so jumpy, Virgo? All right. We're not going to take these. Message for Virgo, please. Break free. Regain your youth and fly. Break free. Oh my God. So beautiful. Love conquers death. That's interesting too. The death card and then love conquers death. So we're going to read for that one too. Break free. Regain your youth and fly. There's the dove, which came out in the Leo reading. I feel like some of you might want to watch the Leo reading, but this is about breaking free of what you've always done, breaking free of maybe the self-imposed restrictions that you put upon yourself, like what you're supposed to do. Break free from this mental, prison that you may have been in. Break free from this never-ending story. And break free from time, from feeling like you're always on the clock. And we're going to read this because her descriptions are really short. This author, Cheryl Yambrough Rose, she did all of these as paintings, and then she turned them into an oracle deck with a message. And a lot of it I can't pronounce because it's like Celtic and Old Irish and things like that. Really amazing. So on Kalia Beara, and I know I totally botched that. She painted this in 2005. So what it means is transcend time and space and all known boundaries. This is breaking free from the boundaries, Virgo. Adopt positive patterns that regenerate your body to begin a new cycle of growth and opportunity. Beautiful. From the earliest times, the Cailleach has been venerated as the mother goddess of Ireland. In her triple goddess aspect, she is mother, maiden, and crone. And I love that for you, Virgo, because you're sort of like, Virgo, that virgin energy. The maiden? Or the mother. Anyway, in the painting, the goddess appears in the highest cairn in Ireland called Slievey Gullion, located in County Armagh. On the horizon, can be seen the cairn-topped hills of Slieve na Cailleach in County Meath, which are also named in honor of her. Sharing the top of the mountain is the magical Lake of All Healing. Around her cairn, walls and glyphs, both ancient and modern, depicting both the glory and destruction of nature. Aroused from her wintry sleep, she is transforming from the crone into the maiden of the spring and ready to fly into a cycle of life. It's speaking to death and rebirth. It's speaking to transformation. It's speaking to newness, new opportunities, transcending space and time and all boundaries, like anything is possible, being open to unlimited possibilities, just anything being possible. So beautiful, goddess energy. And then the love conquers death, let peace prevail. I just think, I don't think we'll read it, but, this is an ancient Templar, and it's just about like that anything that we die to, anything that ends in our life, or a pattern that we need to let die, something that we really need to overcome, that the way to do it is through love, is through raising the vibration of coming from love and not fear. And that's why this lion spirit came up and the canary spirit came up. Okay, so let's get you let's get you some crystal cards. So cards that crystals that you can work with. I feel like there's some bug flying around me. Let's get you some crystal cards. So crystals that you can work with for the month of August, crystal energies that you can work with for the month of August. Okay. this is resonating for some of you, Virgos. Sorry, there's like a bug around me. One crystal card, please, for my dear Virgo. There we go. Creativity, Wolfenite. I love that because, you know, you didn't get a whole lot of fire energy. Like the Three of Wands did come out, and then obviously the Lion Spirit. So I feel like there is this element of like fire needing to be ignited for you. Wolfenite, creativity, and just like activating your sacral chakra this month. The emotional body that is connected to creativity. And you know, with all of these threes coming in, it's goes back to the Empress, you know, that Empress energy of creation, of the mother, of birthing something new. And that's what we're talking about. It's not just death, it's death and rebirth. And the death came up in your past energy. So you are in a place of like rebirthing something, newness, new opportunity. So really, just look at the color of the crystal of Wolfenite. This could be something that you want to look up or work with, but it is also about the energy of it. So any of these like really orange stones, red stones, like, or more of the orange stones, or even like the bright, bright, bright yellows, because now we see how similar these two colors are. So I feel like any of these stones, even just wearing for color therapy, surrounding yourself with some of these bright, bright oranges and bright yellows is going to help with this rebirth that you're going through to activate your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra during Leo season, you know, during the whole month of August and into the beginning of your season, Virgo, is really going to help. What I love is that in the center of this, you know, is a sphere, and the sphere is the cosmos. There's like infinite knowledge and wisdom and an infinite source of energy for you. And it's creative energy and it's cosmic energy, and it's also linked to the third eye. So the two chakras is the sacral and then the third eye. This bug is really annoying. But you know, also it is it's about igniting the fire within you, really igniting the fire. So feel free to look up Wolfenite. You know, I don't think I have any. It kind of like, maybe we should look it up in the book. It's definitely an element of fire, and if you want to stick with me, otherwise, you know, you can click off now and go and look it up on your own. But I think we will look up Wolfenite real quick, just to see, because I don't think I've ever heard of it. I manifest my consciousness through my creations. Wolfenite is a beautiful orange lead molybdate mineral that forms in the tetrahedral crystal system. It's a dipyramidal structure, is one pyramid form stacked upon another and joined at the base. Interesting. It is a particularly powerful geometric form for creation and manifestation. And here's that Three of Wands, manifestation, and all of those threes, manifestation. So, creativity is a different thing from the process of creation itself. The process of creation is governed by zincite. It's the compulsion to direct energy. That was the compulsion to direct energy externally to create form. That form may be unique or it may not be. The process of creation gives us the drive to create. Creativity, on the other hand, is about finding new innovations, new inventions, or expressions through your creations. So it's not about like destroying everything that you've worked on. It's about finding new innovations, inventions, or expressions through your creations. Wolfenite can stimulate you to break out of ruts or to break free. Remember, break free, break out of your rut. It can stimulate you to break out of ruts or your habitual ways. 6th house, Virgo, of approaching your life or your problems. Einstein defined insanity as doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. That's the lemniscate, the figure 8. When you continually approach your problems in the same way, you will get the same results. Creativity allows you to find a new way and a different way of approaching them so that new outcomes and innovative creations can be manifested. You can think of creativity as the mindset of invention. This mindset enables you to channel the inspiration of the higher mind and your visionary capabilities into creating new ways of addressing your needs or problems. So this is really incredible. Wolfenite helps you to experience the aha moments that lead to inspired action. Having creative ideas is one thing, but in order for them to really be meaningful, they need to be applied through action. Wolfenite assists in bringing these ideas and inspirations into creative reality through the powerful grounding vibration of its lead content. So I was talking about or maybe that was in the Leo reading, of needing to really ground the inspiration. So that's kind of a message for you too. It's about energy. The energy of Wolfenite will help you get your ideas out into the world, to anchor the ideas into the physical. Wolfenite is calling you to leave behind the same old routine and to approach your next steps creatively. Where are you in danger of repeating old patterns through habitually taking the same actions and thinking the same thoughts as before? It's time to break out of those old patterns and really find new solutions to the problems or situations you face. Creativity starts with inspiration. Seek out new experiences, visit new places, or expose yourself to new perspectives and ideas. The inspiration these provide may help you to see new ways of approaching your life. Creativity requires that your solutions and ideas are uniquely your own. Explore your own heart and imagination, finding your own vision of what the divine is asking you to do or create. The key words for you right now are innovation and invention. That's really beautiful. Wolfenite. And it is going back to spiritual gifts. These are so connected. These are connected. Innovation, creativity, invention. Your unique gift to the world. It's really, really coming on. And maybe that's what this Lion's Gate is all about for you. This Lion's Gate portal. So my dear Virgo, that is going to be your reading for August. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe. And feel free to send me a message, privately, just to say hello. I really want to build a community here where we can all learn from one another and support each other. Speaking of these threes, this is definitely a big intention for me, is just building this support both in the physical and in the emotional and the spiritual realm. So I really enjoyed this reading a lot. I learned a lot from your reading, Virgo. As always, you're such an amazing, amazing energy. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful month of August. Happy early birthday. And to those of you celebrating in August, happy, happy birthday. Thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye.